Birmingham, Alabama, with its decayed and rusting industrial heritage, is a city with a hard past.
Birmingham, the nation's most segregated big city.
A city whose very name conjures images of racial repression.
Dynamite exploded on a Sunday morning, killed 4 little girls in Sunday school.
60 years later, and Birmingham is ground zero for another bitter struggle, this time pitching the richest man in the world against some of his poorest black workers, trying to unionise at one of his biggest warehouses. And the new president has chosen sides.
Unions put power in the hands of workers. They level the playing field.
Today and over the next few days and weeks, workers in Alabama are voting on whether to organize a union in their workplace. This is vitally important.
This election transcends Alabama. It even transcends Amazon. It's about what the future of work is going to look like.
Black Lives Matter activists have got behind the campaign, and they care little for billionaire Jeff Bezos' reputation as the country's most prolific job creator.
So were slave masters. They were job creators. Slave masters were job creators, but the slaves created the wealth.
We're going to send a clear message to Amazon all across the world that it's about us, now is our time, and we will have a union. And with that being said,
right now we're dealing with a group of people, a generation, who's not going to settle for what you just give them.
They need a union, first of all, because of the wages. The work that you do not match the wages.
We have very good communications with our employees, so we don't believe that we need a union to be an intermediary between us and our employees. But of course, at the end of the day, it's always the employee's choice.
You will learn about the warning signs most commonly associated with early union organizing.
While Bezos talks about employees' choice, his avatar gives Amazon workers a lesson in union busting.
It is critical that we recognize the early warning signs of potential organizing and escalate concerns promptly.
Have you ever wondered how Amazon gets your packages to you so quickly? Lisa cruises the aisles to get your stuff. Oh, you make this look easy.
Missing from Amazon's propaganda is the astonishingly high turnover of workers, up to 100% a year, in these Orwellian-titled fulfillment centres.
You know, you see the commercials and you see the pictures, but to actually be there, a lot of people not with that. You know, it's a slave camp.
Slave camp or fulfillment centre. Each side has its own description for the 82,000 square metre warehouse, employing 5,800 people.
They brag about that $15 an hour. I was making that in 2008. This 2020, 21, and you starting people off in a trillion-dollar company, a multi-trillion-dollar company, paying them $15 an hour.
The workforce is made up of black and brown people, roughly almost 80%. So we talking about a group of people, a workforce, who has been oppressed forever.
Hey guys, I think we're going to get started very shortly.
Saturday morning, under the giant crab at Juicy Seafoods in Bessemer, local activist Jason Kabilas addresses volunteers.
So basically what we're doing now is going to these communities today, getting signatures on petitions or videos of people for social media.
Much of the workforce comes from these poor neighbourhoods around Birmingham. On a street corner in Brighton, Jason runs into La Crystal.
We're just going door to door, talking to the community.
Who recently quit her Amazon job.
Hi, my name is La Crystal Smith. I am a supporter of the union.
La Crystal was part of Amazon's huge turnover of workers.
Coming from someone that has worked in the coal mine, it's certain things you just will not tolerate. Like,
you worked in a coal mine?
Yes, ma'am. I am a certified coal miner. 2,200 feet underground. We all know the body doesn't flow without a break. We need nutrition. We need all of that. I'm not a robot. I operate the robots.
In a 10-hour shift on their feet, workers like LaCrystal get 2 15-minute breaks and 30 minutes for a meal. Any other break is recorded by AI machines as time off task.
There are thousands of robot drive units spread throughout each floor, helping associates fulfill customer orders daily.
What happened if you took a break that was too long?
You're not back at that station at that time, point system. So after so many points are accumulated, termination.
In Washington, key Democrats see the Amazon campaign as a critical test case.
This hasn't been covered enough, Sarah. Go watch Charlie Chaplin's Modern Times movie. Remember him being sucked into the machines and like the dehumanization of work. Okay, well now it's 2021. And what does a human workplace mean in our era? Amazon workers at that facility are supposed to touch a package every 8 seconds. They are monitored by geopositioning, by video camera, by audio device, every second. And if they take too many minutes off task, whatever that means in a shift, they're fired. And there may not even be a human being involved in the process.
On the other side of Birmingham, a very different neighbourhood. New cars in the driveways of new homes. Here we found college-educated Lavanette and William Stokes, proudly wearing their Amazon t-shirts. Do you like being part of the Amazon family?
I love it. I love it because I see the opportunities.
Before the pandemic hit their jobs, Lavanette worked in education. William ran a restaurant. They took jobs at Amazon doing all-night 10-hour shifts on their feet. Both opposed the union.
I just know I'm 52 years old and I haven't had a day where I said, oh, I just can't go back. It's something that you have to get conditioned to.
I think it's this, the picture they have painted of Amazon is this big monster. Everybody want to slay the monster. You know, Jeff is a billionaire. He has all this money. Oh my God, he could pay Amazon workers $30 an hour to pack a box.
Zuckerberg and the Bezos are not wizards who possess some privileged place.
There's politics in this fight. Joe Biden is desperate to win back the blue-collar workers seduced by Donald Trump. Whoever wins the vote in Alabama, big tech companies like Amazon are on notice. They may be the future of work, but there's going to be a fight about how that looks.
Regardless of the outcome, with this situation in Bama, Amazon, the labor movement is alive and well right now. This fight is alive, and it's alive around the world. People have been noticed, their eyes have been opened, and they're ready to fight.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.